Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha. This is Manny from Good Dog Press, and welcome to my computer room on a semi-sunny day here in Hawaii. And we are amazing artists are here today. Amazing writer also. And of course, I didn't turn off my iPad. But you know what? At least I know that we are out there and everybody can hear us, which is cool. And we do have some we got Trusty Sidekick here tonight. We got Niobe in the house. Larry, we got Cross Comics. Cross, how does it
Yeah.
feel to be 2 days? Was it 2 days? 2 days in a row drawing Skunk Girl? Are you tired of drawing Skunk? Actually, you drew Skunk Girl 3 days in a row. You did it on the
Yes.
Cheesecake Challenge, the fan edition, and today you actually did it on your show. How does it
Yeah.
feel?
Exhausting.
Exhausting.
Skunked out.
You are skunked. Yeah, as Trusty said, skunked out. How can you be exhausted drawing such a beautiful bad girl? You know the bad girls? Bad girls are
Yeah.
getting a bad reputation, I heard. Mmm.
Mm.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You mean like the bad girls that used to sell a whole bunch of comics back in the day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the same. Bad girls like Witchblade, like Evangeline. I
Like
even
like
heard.
like,
Well,
like the original bad girl, Vampirilla?
yeah,
Hmm.
well,
Yeah.
there's that, and Lady Death. Because Bad Girl comics don't sell. Yeah, Lady
Oh, yeah.
Death continues to crush it every 3 months. You know what I mean?
Oh my lord. I love drawing Skunk Girl. And she's always been a villain. And she was a villain back in the day, back in 1982 when I created her. So I was ahead of the bad girl craze back in high school. So
Well, look, if I was presentable, I would show you guys a collection of Bad Girl comics that would be like, oh wow. I almost dropped the F bomb, but I didn't do it, man. I was close.
that's okay. Once in a while we're not too worried about it. It's you gotta worry for Rick's ears. You know Rick. I was about to say, you know those Canadians, but then again, Larry's a Canadian too.
Well, Rick's getting kind of fancy lately. Rick's evolving.
Oh, Rick is a man. I mean, he won the Cheesecake Challenge the other night.
So I heard. I mean, I was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And I may have won the fan edition too. It's
oh
up in the air.
Lord. Oh Lord.
Well, what happened with that? Let's talk about that, Manny, for a split second. So I'm watching, the fan edition off and on. I'm checking in.
hmm
And towards the end, I want to see all the final pieces, and then boom, the stream comes off, the stream comes on, the stream comes off, and then it finally kind of just dies a dismal death, and then
Oh yeah.
and then the polls come up, and so at least I go to the polls and I vote, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess that's it, and then bam, you're back on with all the boys and kind of hosting the last little bit of it. So what happened there?
Okay, so well, let's introduce the whole panel before we get on that, because this is going to be a long exposition. How are you doing tonight, Trusty?
I'm doing pretty good. My arm feels a little bit better after injuring it last night, so
Oh,
I'm able to do a little bit more. It doesn't hurt quite so much.
Trusty had too much fun on the water yesterday.
Oh man, storm blew in and we saw
Oh,
lightning, and we had to beat a hasty retreat off of the water. And
oh
I
Lord.
wrenched my arm trying to dock my mom and dad's pontoon boat
Oh my
in
Lord.
the high wind. So
Cool. Well, let's use in the chat. Then I'm gonna go into right what happened with the drawing quarter last night. We got Pope Fire out there saying hashtag show Trusty.
I'm a hashtag now.
Hashtag show Trusty. Model Tree 16 says make Rice Krispies great again. Hashtag. Oh Lord, it's a Pope Fire thing. Uh, Lady Celtic Moon said boob. Oh Lord, we usually say bobs, but that's cool. Pope Fire saying hello to Celtic. And really, Pope Fire really wants you. Pope Fire says hashtag dislike for Trusty. Stop oppressing his talents. I've never oppressed his talents. I'm trying to get
I don't know what
a
you're saying.
commission from Trusty. So how's that, Pope Fire? Oh Lord. Anyways, getting back to the chat.
I do not feel oppressed in any way, shape, or form.
Yep.
Except
Rick
by Rick.
was, yeah. Lady said Rick was cutting some last night. Popefire, LOL, what? And she said she knows what happened. Chester is owed. No, that's not what happened. Everybody's congratulating Rick, and Popefire is mad because I'm not white boxing you. Well, okay. So what happened last night on the cheesecake, not the cheesecake challenge, the fan edition? I'll white box you, Trusty, since you're the only one that's trying right now.
Oh, okay.
So what happened is Chester's connection in Japan was really horrible last night. Super, super horrible. So what happened was it was cutting in and out, and then finally, I mean, his bandwidth was really low teens. You know, it was really bad. So I just told him, and we know who was in the lead at the time before the thing went down.
Oh,
And,
as it went down, who was in the lead? We know, and
Yeah.
that was Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket was in the lead when it went
with
down.
12 votes, Pablo with 9, and me with 8.
Okay, so when it went down, I told Chester, because Chester looked at his bandwidth and said, I can't do this more. I said, oh, Chester, don't worry about it. I'll just go fire up a live stream. We finish it off because we need to show the fan artwork. That was the main thing for me. Is I wasn't really worried about who won or who lost, because that can always be said on Chester's show. I said, but we need to get the fans out there. We need to show the fan artwork. You know, give them a shout out, because they worked hard for 2 hours. It's kind of a letdown for them that they did all this fan art and they didn't even get to be shown. So I did it. We went back on air, and when we saw the poll after 5 minutes, we're like, that's interesting. Somebody leapfrogged somebody else by a big margin. The bots were out, that's for sure. But this is how Fan Edition goes. There is only one person in charge of Fan Edition, and it's not my call, it's not Chester's call. Fan Edition is owned and is done, it is Pixel Trader. So he has a final word. And we are mum. We are not saying who won. We have to find out Wednesday night. You will see who goes to the Pro Edition.
Well, they
All
haven't
right.
even announced. I don't think Pixel
Nope,
and Chester have talked yet.
Nope. It's between them, and we will see. We have to tune into the Pro Edition. It's a cliffhanger, which is awesome.
Yeah,
We will
well,
see.
they do have to tell whomever's won before him. That way, they know they're going on.
They will contact the person that won. Okay, so just tune in for that. Like I said, it is owned by Pixel Trader. He has the final word. All right, and he was very diplomatic last night on my channel. He didn't want to say anything, and we respect that. That is stuff that needs to be done off air, behind things. You know, like I said, it's his show. He can send whomever he wants, and there is rules. There are rules. So to this the drawn and quartered Fan Edition, there are rules for when stuff like this happens. So
there's rules for when stuff like this happens. I don't think anybody's ever thought this would happen before.
No, they.
But yeah, I get
Obviously,
it.
I know more than I can say. Okay, Rick. Done. We're done. It is Pixel Trader. Okay, there is rules. All right, and we will respect their rules. It is their show. We will respect them. Okay. And
I'm not saying otherwise.
Bottom line is this: you want to kind of run something fair and square, and I've seen personally, firsthand, you know, a group of guys going, let's vote for this guy just so we can troll, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, do it en masse, even though maybe clearly there was clearly some better art. You know what I mean? Like, seen it happen.
Santa Raven, don't say that. That's not what happened. That's that, man. Like I said, we don't stuff. What like? Oh, what is that? I'm trying to think of something that's pretty funny. The other night, cheesecake challenge. I mean, come on. Trusty sidekick nailed it. That little girl Lethal was amazing. And it was so beautiful, Trusty. I know you didn't finish it, but That was pro worthy. That was excellent line weight. My goodness, you've never drawn her before. Look at
Here's
that.
where it is now.
Come on. This got 1 vote on Wednesday night.
Of course,
That
I had
is
no.
not a
It
one
wasn't done
vote,
and had no marker on it Wednesday night.
but that's not a 1 vote piece of artwork. That is pro. That is amazing. But it's a popularity contest. That's what happens when you go into these shows. I mean, I was upset that I got second place because I should not even gotten near the top. There's no way I should have got more votes than Trusty. Trusty was far superior to me that night.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I might have done better if I had finished.
Dude, no, my stuff was horrible. My sketch was great. What I should have done, my sketch was great. I bit off more than I could chew. It really showed how lackluster it was. So, but it's like I said, it's a popularity contest. That's what happens. There's people out there that's going to vote for me no matter what, even though I might have the worst art there that night, they're still going to vote for me. And I'm like,
I voted for Josh Spencer because he's pretty popular.
well, and the other guy, Lou the illustrator, that was a beautiful skunk.
Oh man, yeah. Both of those guys, really brought it. I thought Josh's was great. I loved his cartoony style, and Lou, man, that was just gorgeous.
We're not taking anything away from Rick. Rick nailed it too.
No, Rick did a great job.
He did all 3 characters. He did a background scene. He did color. To me, when I looked at Rick's one, I was thinking like a paintings from the 1920s and stuff. I was like, that's pretty damn cool. I love it. It's totally different. You don't see that kind of stuff on Cheesecake Challenge. So I give you props, Rick. That was pretty interesting. That was pretty cool.
And I tried to incorporate Naomi's powers with the portal stuff.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Man, we got some good peeps in the chat. Of course, we know the Starfire Goddess is with us. We have Jeremy Peerboom in the house. Lorenzo Slee Stack wielding a blue wrench of powers in there. Lady Celtic Moon, Pablo Romero art, Santa Raven. We have Scott Shamir. I hope I said that right, Scott. Model 316, Austin 316. Oh, hell yeah. And, of course, we got Risey Lee, no relation to Niobe Lee, in the chat as well. And if I missed your name, I apologize. I'm just kind of scrolling up to make sure I got that.
The chat is rocking. If you miss somebody, we miss anybody out there, we're sorry. I mean, sometimes we just can't read everything. We got Louise LP RCs. Cool.
This is what's going on. Usually this is handled by E Ortiz or someone, but he's not here right now, so I'm gonna co-drive for Manny.
Pretty cool.
Speaking of co-pilots.
Oh no, it's the great
Hey,
wingman.
What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late. I had a honeydew I had to take care of.
That's fine, dude. I thought you were coming in even later. I mean, this is not late. This is like on time. You're actually early for if this was a Pope Fire stream.
Oh snap! Oh, that burns.
Right, Trusty?
Speaking of Pope Fire, did you guys get a chance to check out the vestry I made?
yes.
Oh yeah, yes, we did. Oh,
I oiled him up quite a bit. I had to make sure he was good and oily.
Oh yeah, I mean, poor Booster. Booster better run. That
You should.
That vestry was pretty nice, pretty sweet.
I talked to Shabby behind the scenes, and I was who's your favorite vestry? He's like, all right, that works.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh Lord.
All right, who had 1 minute 15 seconds in the poll?
1 minute 15 seconds in the poll. What?
In the pool. In the pool. How long
pool?
before Tank starts roboting?
Oh, dude, Tank already roboted. His first sentence, he roboted. Oh boy. We got Cat R in the chat, looking for model, finding model. He's somewhere lurking. They're always lurking. Watch out. They're always lurking. We got model Joshua Tree 16. There. Oh no. Really? Hello, Pope Fire. How are you? And she's muted.
Eminence.
Sorry, I don't have my headset in yet.
Oh Lord. And people who called her Eminence?
Hmm?
Was that you, Trusty?
That's what I always call her.
Why?
Because that's what one of the things Michelangelo called the Pope in the Agony and Ecstasy.
Oh Lord, I love that movie.
I'm not going to call her Holiness.
Oh,
I know that doesn't fit.
yeah.
The worst part is I'm probably one of the better popes.
Oh Lord. Watch out for the lightning bolts, people. How are you doing today, Popey?
I'm great. I'm just been reorganizing my comics.
Where's the other estrogen in this place? Where's Skunk Girl? That's what we need. That's what I need one day. I'll just have Dina and Skunk Girl and Pope Fire and all the other women that come over here and just beat up on me. Oh,
So you want to surround yourself with women on the chat, on the panel?
why not? Why not? That'd be cool.
You can call it the harem stream.
No. I won't call them that. Oh, no. Please no. Alrighty.
I know I have this.
So hopefully all you guys had a great 4th of July yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Hope you
Yeah,
guys
how about yourself?
Too much, drank too much, woke up late like I did. Woke up late, finally looked at my alarm clock. I'm like, oh, it's 8 o'clock. Let's go see if Cross is on. Oh, he ended his stream already. Cool. Oh, and Cross did a Skunk Girl today too. Sorry, Cross. I was just gone. I was so tired. I finally got a good night's sleep last night. Oh, Lord. Crazy, crazy week. But
Yes.
it's fun. It's fun. It's worth it. It's all worth it in the end. It's all worth it. It's fun to be around everybody, having fun. And the wall of Skunk has grown. I had to make another roll. Sorry, Trusty. Your piece has gotten even smaller, Trusty. I know you're totally against this. Trusty wants his artwork to be front and center, but it's so small now. I'm so sorry, Trusty.
Oh well, I'll learn to live with it, Manny.
Well,
I'm
maybe
For
sorry.
you, bud. I'll live with it.
you need a
Well, I can still see my piece easy enough, so I'm
Well,
all right.
Well, what I did was the cheesecake challenge and last night's artwork. I made a little bit bigger than the regular size. So eventually, all these pieces of artwork will get smaller too. But I just want I will definitely go showcase all the new pieces of artwork that's up there, you know, and give a shout out to all the pieces of artwork, which is amazing, you know. So.
No, I mean, I can see my original piece, my first piece ever. Still.
Yeah.
You mean
there were some great new
the
additions.
first piece ever?
Well, it's not the first piece of first fan art piece, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you look
No.
at Jimmy's piece, you're proud to be an American. Come on, that
Dude,
is
no.
stunning. That
God
Rick
bless America.
swept
God
the
bless
contest
America.
this week. Let that sink in for a second. Rick swept the contest this week
oh,
because
yes, he
he
did.
is the number one Skunk Girl fan artist. Indisputed. 2 entirely separate competitions in 2 entirely different leagues. You can't argue with it, man. I mean, stats are stats.
Dude, you're making his head swell. Stop it. Stop it.
Well,
not
Here
gonna work.
on the biggest of weeks for
Okay,
for the
I
United
need-
States of America, and there was won by a Canadian. Oh my
I
gosh!
need to
I know,
address
man.
something. Okay, guys,
Yeah,
I
but
gotta
still
address
not a-
someone in the chat. I gotta address someone in the chat. McCrank,
Okay.
you do know why Booster skipped over your piece of artwork. That's all I'm gonna say. God, that was, oh Lord. Oh, McCrank, dude, you made John Dillard's piece of artwork look tame, okay?
Oh Lord.
That's all I'm gonna say. That was, oh my Lord. Oh, that's the, I saw it. I was like, oh God, hopefully, and then Booster saw it, and Booster said, we can't show this, Manny. I'm like, I know. So we did see it, McCrank. Uh, yeah, we saw it. And if you guys go in, I don't know if it's still out there, but we did see it. And unfortunately, McCrank, that would not go on the Wall of Fame. It's a that's way that's out there. It is not PG-13, that's for sure. Yeah,
So in
you
other
did
words,
troll me good.
it's just. So in other words, Manny, it's just a black box with arms and legs sticking out.
Dude, you know what I need to do? I need to put it. I do have it. I do have the
With a
piece of
big
hardware. I should
sensor
put it up
across
here.
it.
Yeah.
Pixelate it so bad. This is McCrank's
Just put
piece of hardware.
put the big classic, have the safe for work bits poking out, and then just like everything that is naughty, you just put the big black box over it with the sensor diagonal across, man, and yeah, that's fan art. It's like, hey, this is what I can show you, man. You're gonna have to go to their site to go see the rest.
Yeah.
It's like Sakami John and stuff all right going on in here.
So let's go run down all this beautiful artwork that came to me the last 3 days. I mean, we have Jiminy Cricket on the left, of course, being very patriotic. He finished this off on his stream, and I know who owns that now.
It's
And
the lovely Lady Lumps one.
And let's go over to Pablo Romero, and that is a beautiful piece of Pablo Romero. Pablo Romero always kills it. I mean, he nails it every single time. Once you get Pablo on one of these drawing streams, you know he's gonna come with something beautiful. We have Michael Beacon, and Michael Beacon's been in our chat many times. Months I've seen him in our chat. It's amazing. I finally get to see how he draws. That's the one on the left. The one on the right, and the one on the left, that is a Ghost of Henry. He's been on the show once. I did a free-for-all Friday. He came on and he did a Skunk Girl portrait, which was amazing. And
he was a wonderful guest. Love to have him back.
Yeah. I mean, Ghost of Henry, DM me. I'll send you the link, when you get a chance. Amazing piece of artwork. I love it. We do have Josh Spencer here. This was on the Cheesecake Challenge. Can't forget the Cheesecake Challenge. He did all the girls. It was a triple treat challenge, so you could either draw Little Girl Lethal, Skunk Girl, or Niobe, and he drew all three. Great stuff. I love it. Josh Spencer always kills it on the Cheesecake Challenge. This is by Humble Marty. Humble Marty did this. She tied Rick for first place in the Cheesecake Challenge. It was a great night. I mean, this is the trio together, and they're like a dance, like Josie and the Pussycats. We got Little Girl Lethal, Niobe is the lead singer, and Skunk Girl, backup singer. Pretty cool. Nice job, Humble Marty. And my computer's being stupid. I can't go to the next. There we go. And here's Rick's winning. Humble Marty and Rick tied for first place. And like I said, it looks like that 1920s, 1930s kind of artwork. I dig it. Being a
Did you want me? Did you get a still shot, or did you?
I just ripped it. I just ripped it from the thing. So I'm going to need a better shot from you for this.
Yeah, I can get you that right now.
Yeah. So I'm going to resize all these things. I just try to throw this all together real fast on the fly. And here is by who was this? This was Tech Corner. Did this flying Skunk Girl on the Cheesecake Challenge. Really dynamic pose. Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
And he did that in color too, in 2 hours. So amazing. I mean, all this artwork that you guys see from the Cheesecake Challenge, that's all in 2 hours. When you go on the Cheesecake Challenge, it is always appreciative if you do some color. So that's great. Here is Adrian T. He did the patriotic Skunk Girl last night on the fan edition of Drawn and Quartered. Amazing. I need to get a better shot of that, but yes, awesome, Adrian. Here is Rick's entry to last night, and there's too much spoilers on that, so we won't talk about that too much. Next.
Talk about what?
Yeah, I'll talk about what? Rick giving away.
I don't know what spoilers he's talking about. Everything on that cover you've talked about on the show.
Shh, we're going to the other artist. Yes, we gotta go to the other artist. Here's by Brad Pencil for Life. Always good pieces. Brad always gives his best, and he's dynamic. I mean, he's great. Very clean lines. Very nice piece there, bread. This, I think we should just skip. Oh Lord, yes, that is Booster. And the funny part,
it's a
when I
double
first saw it,
whammy. It's Ezra Miller.
yeah, it's Ezra Miller as Skunk Girl. And the funny part is when I looked at him, like, why does that pose look so familiar? And then it finally dawned on me, like after an hour, I'm like, oh Lord, he ripped my pose. He ripped my Skunk Girl. He ripped my Amy pose. Oh, son of a bit. Yeah, he ripped my Amy pose. Son of it. Okay, so that's all the all the fan edition and the Cheesecake Channel. Now let's see what the draw along did. Amazing artwork from the draw alongs. Here's a piece by Uncanny Kodiak. Very nice art, Arthur. Love it. He did almost like a 2-page spread on it on his notebook there. Cool. Very classy. Very nice piece of Skunk Girl. We have a Shinobi raccoon in the house. Cool. Fun stuff. Now, some of these guys, I might have forgotten their names, so if I get the wrong names, I'm sorry. You know, like I think this was AML. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that was AML.
He did a butt shot. I was like, okay, that's great. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
That was her mug shot from when she was arrested.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that other one. I'm gonna save that other one in the corner for last. Wait till you see that, because that was a pro drawing along with Drawn and Quarter last night, and see what he did. Amazing. We got Scott Shimmer here on the right. Dude, Scott, what you've done in 2 months, you have come a long way in 2 months. This is incredible what he's done. I love it. I mean, he drew the car, he drew the skunks, he drew Skunk Girl background.
It's different. Where that he's been
what Tank's saying is he's improving a lot.
Yes.
Scott,
That's what I'm getting at.
Scott, you're killing it. I can imagine what's going to happen like 2-3 months. Dude, he's a beast. I mean, he's just going leaps and bounds. It's crazy.
Thirsty.
Yeah, here's Vic King. Nice, smooth lines. Really nice. I mean, that really captures Skunk Girl. I love it. Vic King art. This is Flash, right? Erotivus Flash. I hope that's who he is. I believe so. That's Erotivus Flash. If I'm wrong, I'll correct that the next time I show this. He did a whole bunch. He's a guy that draws super fast. So there'll be more of Erotivus Flash.
That face reminds me of Milo Manara.
Cool. He does have a European flair in his drawings. It is super cute. Le Pew. Isn't that a mime? Aren't mimes supposed to be quiet? And this is by Alan.
He's definitely not miming his own business.
Oh Lord. Okay, Alan Alonso. This is Alan Alonso, and which is pretty cool because he's got Skunk Girl smoking, and he's got the 3 skunks, and the skunks are little lecherous little people right there. All right, this one I'm sorry. I need to go back and find out who this person is. If anybody knows who it is, please shout it out. Oh Lord, I'm so sorry. What I should do is I should put the names on these. This is another Flash picture. Great picture. Awesome. This one was colored, but I didn't get the colored one. This is Hawkins, I think. Eric Hawkins, I think this one is. Like I said, if I get it wrong, I will make sure that I get it right for the next time. I just drew this in like 20 minutes before. I drew this all together 20 minutes before I started the stream. So this is Turtle Fish or something. Turtle something fish. He does this crazy 60s style. Amazing. This is
the zombie Skunk Girl. That one cracked me up, dude. That was I thought that was the funniest one out of the bunch.
I know this is Morero or something. I'm so sorry. I'm killing your name right now. Like I said, I should really write them down for these guys that I'm not familiar with, but we will get that next time. But I'm showing your work now. Here's another Erotivist Flash again. Cool stuff. Like I said, I mean, he is very prolific when he does these things. We don't need to see that one. No.
Well, that,
Pants.
no,
Why
I
it's gotta
worked
be
really hard
pants?
on that too. I took the whole 2 hours.
Pants. Why?
Okay,
Why?
but
Why do
look
you?
at how cool the shoes are.
Why do
It's
you? Why
pants
do you?
and a t-shirt too. Not just
What?
the pants, the t-shirts there too.
Why do you troll me so hard? Why do you
Well,
hate me?
okay, so I ran out of time, but originally I was gonna have her as a Starbucks employee,
Oh God.
just to make it worse.
Oh Lord. Okay. All right. And I'll go to the last one way over here. Amazing.
Oh yeah, I know. I love that one. That's my favorite.
Oh,
was
yeah.
Cecil. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we got a pro pitching in and doing that. That was James Dean Anderson. That was like, holy smokes. That is so cool. Love it.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Creator of Conflict. Go check it out.
Yep. I was like, wow, we had a pro
Right back.
drawing along. That was so cool. And that is the new Skunk Girl wall. And it is crazy. And Trusty does not like the wall anymore.
Well, I like it because I can still easily make out my daughter's little meme comic.
I know your daughter's one is pretty big because she's got 4 in a row.
Right?
Well, Manny, you
No,
still
she
got
gamed
one
the
more to,
system.
still got one more to add.
Which one? What? No, we're not gonna add McCrank's one, and he knows why.
No, this one, the one I
Oh.
did today.
All right, we'll add yours one.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
think
Go check it out.
I think Rick might need his own wall.
I think so. We might have to put Rick on his own wall. Where's my stylus? Okay, I have the perfect place for you, Rick. I'm gonna show you exactly where I'm gonna put it. Manny's mean. Manny's mean. We got this corner. We got this
Manny, don't be
right
mean.
here, Rick. How's that? This little space.
Manny, don't hurt him.
Don't hurt him.
Manny, don't hurt him.
Oh Lord. No, I need to resize these things. I mean, the ones that I got in from last night, I kept them a little bit bigger than the normal size. So I'm gonna resize them. And this wall, like Trusty said, it's getting smaller and smaller. But you know what? That's gonna be so cool when it gets to where all you can see is just dots of color. That would be super awesome.
Dude,
But I can
after a
always pull it
while,
up.
you're going to be able to take all these pictures, feed them into one of those little computer programs that makes a picture out of pictures, and make a Skunk Girl picture
Mhm.
out of these pictures.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
That would
Kenny.
That would be super cool. That would be so amazing. I love it.
And that would just
Oh,
be so awesome. Like the little, like the little, the Skunk Girl little sew on patch. That could be like a little gem on her choker. That's what I'm saying.
you know, Neil Star, you can contribute whenever you want. You know, the campaign's gonna be on for a while. Every single piece of artwork gets a shout out. Like I said, for the guys that I didn't get the name, I will do my homework. I'll research it. I'll make sure that I can get you guys' name out there. You know, and you know, give a shout out. One, you know, when all is said and done, when this campaign is done, I'm gonna make a video, and all it's gonna be is just me going through every single piece of artwork on here. You know, give everybody like a shout out for like about 10 seconds or so, and that video might be long. It's gonna be long, but I'm gonna shout out every single person that gave some fan art to this. I'm appreciative. I'm humbled. You can ask Larry when he gets fan art. He's the same way. We love every single piece of art that's up here. Like,
Absolutely. I just don't
So,
have the wall yet. I got to build the wall.
so what Manny is saying is draw Skunk Girl with pants more.
dude, I don't care. I mean, I give you hell for it, but you took your time out to draw Skunker with pants on and that really bright green so everybody can see your picture. We understand. She's gaming the system. She knew what to do.
No,
It's like-
I like it. You know why I like it? It's because Skunk Girl has been caught with her pants down, but they're not down. You know, she's like in her civilian clothes, and like somebody's busted into the place, and she's like, "Oh snap! Evil good guy commandos! I
Well,
gotta deal with this fast. I
I'm
was just doing Pilates."
I'm just trying to troll the pants onto Manny. That's all I'm trying to do.
I was
you
trying to
watch
give it
the-
legitimacy.
Did you watch the stream last night? Because the very first drawing of Skunk Girl that I did back in August 31st, 2018, she had pants on. That was the original concept. And I looked at it, I'm like, nah, that ain't good enough.
Nah.
Take those darn pants off. But yeah, I will make a video of that too, the evolution of Skunk Girl, so you guys can see all the different ways that she was made before we finally came onto this final, you know, final Skunk Girl, final look. I mean, it took a while. It didn't just come overnight. You know, things are added, things are taken away. You know, and I showed some stuff. I showed this. I gave some stuff to my local comic shop today. They looked at it, and the first thing they saw was Flit's Unbreathable Skunk Girl, and the first thing they said is, "Where's the patch?" They want to buy the patch.
Oh yeah.
So it ain't comics. It's the merch that comes with this that is amazing. So they're like, "Where's the patch and where's the mug?" That was the first thing they told me. I was like, "Okay, that's cool." They were totally into it, and they saw yours, Trusty. They saw your Skunk Girl, and they were like, "Oh, that is amazing." They were like, "That's so cute."
Oh sweet.
And of course they're like, they looked at Tank's work and they're like, "Was that you?" I'm like, "Oh no, that's my friend. He did a wraparound cover for me." And I'm like, "Wow." And then I finally showed mine, and they're like, "Oh, cool." No, that's not what they said. What they really said was, "Oh, Mr. Fancy Painter there." Like, yeah, I'm a painter. I'm a painter by trade, not a comic artist. You know, so it was cool. They were totally into it. They were like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." They were totally into it. I mean, he put it up on his wall and everything. He's gonna take pictures of it. He's gonna tweet it out. So it's awesome. I got some. I mean, if the comic shop is totally into it, that's a good thing. And he was like, "When you get the book done, you know, make sure you print up some extra copies to put in his shop." So we'll be going down that road very soon. It's
Nice.
great. It's a great feeling. I mean, I made sure that when I did make Skunk Girl, I wanted the costume to be sleek and easy for anyone to draw. And that's the reason why I think I get a lot of fan art. Because she's not that hard to draw. You know, just very, very classic, a classic superhero costume. That's all it is. You know, don't have to need all these belts and whistles, you know, bells and whistles. Just give them a good, nice, clean costume. And please talk, people. I talked enough.
Well, that's what a lot of the greats have. You know, you take Superman's costume, or at least his original one. It was very simple. And Batman's original, Wonder Woman's original. Very easy to draw.
Sorry, I think I'm having some connection issues because I keep hearing people just like cut out and stuff.
Well, you can jump back in.
All right, I'll be right back.
Jump back in, jump out, or you know what that could be code for. Booster's calling her. Yeah.
Okay, people can people hear me?
No, we can't hear you, Rick.
That means you can hear me.
Dang, he's too clever for you, Manny.
I know. He's
Caught
got
right
the-
on.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go see what Rick has on his thing. As long as there's no tomato soup.
No, there's just my stuntman that I have coming after her looks more like Red Ranger. To my opinion.
Why did you change the color around?
The pants? Because I thought they were red. His
The-
pants.
The boots are red. The pants is white.
Well, see, I did not know that.
So technically, you know what? Just make the boots yellow. So it won't be Stuntman coming after her. It will be Comet coming after her. Comet's in the book.
I don't know who that is, but
He's pretty much my speedster. So you can have Comet in there. No, you don't have to put white out. Oh Lord, Rick, you're putting white out on the pants. That's funny.
Oh, it's my weight thing.
Okay, since I talked enough, let's go see what's going up with the chat. We got Tech Corner in there. He was in the chat saying, "Yep, that's my channel. I need to add more stuff." KG put it in there. You know, KG always does that. Tech Corner saying, "Anybody going to San Diego Comic Con?" Because he will be selling that print of Skunk Girl. You know, he has my blessings. He can go sell that print. You know, that's just more publicity for me. Yeah. Neil Star Production says if Skunk Girl needs a good guy commando to fight, the Guarinzer is always available. I do not know how to pronounce that. Sorry, Neil Star. I know I'm ruining it. We got Charlie McNilson in there. Big butt and tight pants. Velned is here. Velned is here and saying, "Hail, Skunk Girl." Pablo doesn't want me to hurt him. Santa Raven is saying, "Rick, please stop yelling at Manny." Thank you, Santa Raven. Santa Raven's always got my back. And Kenny Kodiak is saying he didn't see that one last night. I guess he was talking about James Dean Anderson. Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not much of a conversation piece. I'm actually right now doing a digital painting for this GIF, a Skunk Girl GIF I'm making.
And Santa Raven wants to see a Scalpel Zero wall. I think so.
We will have one soon enough.
Yeah.
I will.
Everybody's talking about McCrank's one. Well, you guys can go down that rabbit hole on your own on Twitter. It will not be done on Good Dog Press. Good Dog Press has a name to uphold, and we will stay that way. Uncanny Kodiak says, "Darn Comet." That's a decent name for a speedster. Yeah, you know. And I'm pretty sure it's been done before. I think there was other comets too. But when you're, gotta remember, some of these names that you guys are gonna hear in Skunk Girl, they were created from the mind of a 10, 11-year-old boy, and I'm gonna stick with those names. You know, just for nostalgia's sake. You know.
Yeah, Archie Comics has a comment. He flies.
But you know what? When it comes to names, you can't copyright those names. You can trademark a logo and stuff, but you really can't copyright the names. Yeah, trust me, I've done this many times already this past year. Even Skunk Girl is weird because I knew I couldn't trademark the name Girl. You gotta say I am not trying to trademark the name Girl and all this legal stuff. And I thought maybe I'd had to say I can't trademark the name Skunk Girl too, but they said no, that's okay. Well, I could try to trademark Skunk Girl. It's all complicated. I was like, I just don't want to take any of that. Yeah, but the logo will be trademarked. But you can't trademark the names and stuff. It's weird. It's weird. It's all legal. Legalese. Sausage making. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. We got ERTs in the house saying which name? Bad Dog Press or Manny the Belt? Oh Lord. Is he still on vacation? Was he still on vacay?
Manny,
Yeah.
you don't know what I did to Oatmeal?
What did you do to Oatmeal?
He came into Gary Shipman's chat, and
Oh,
I
Lord.
super chatted Gary Shipman, and now Gary Shipman calls Ortiz Oatmeal. And I encourage others to do the same.
Why would you want to
I
do that?
endorse it.
Why would you want to do that to ERTs? He's a nice guy.
Because that's why.
He's a nice guy. He
encourages it.
What was that, Tank?
I said because it's funny.
Oh, because it's funny. Let me put Tank up a little bit louder. Oh, what can I do? Yep, I gotta put Tank up more. He's always so quiet.
Shh, I'm thinking.
Thinking. You don't gotta think when you're on here. That's for sure.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
What are you doing to my Skunkie over there? You're still fixing up the stunt, man. That's pretty cool. That's cool. Okay, since Trusty's the only guy drawing besides Rick, Rick is fixing up color. I'm good to white box Trusty, and Pope Fire will have a smile on her face.
Yes, do you know what this means, Manny?
What?
I won this battle.
Oh Lord. I think
Soon the
Oh.
war.
no,
Yeah, but you had to pay everybody else not to draw. So.
no, you know what? We all win because we get to see the beautiful artwork of Trusty's sidekick.
Yes, Trusty, who are you drawing real quick?
I
Starfire.
don't know. I don't know. Somebody I saw in the street corner. I don't know.
Oh!
And that's
Down on the
how
corner.
Trusty lost a customer for all time.
Oh darn! No, I am drawing the Starfire with the classic Pope Fire jacket and hat.
Yes. See, so Pope Fire still wins this battle, Manny, and eventually I will win the war. Especially with my upcoming video that you will just die laughing with. It's going to be hilarious.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. But I do-
Promises.
But there is a at the altar tomorrow that me and Trusty will be on there to troll you.
Well, I don't know. You've been kind of an old man and fallen asleep pretty early.
Right. This is what I was doing the last time that she had at the altar. I went to church. Wow. Oh, Claire. I went to church, and you're saying I was falling asleep. I went to church. That's
Yeah, when
why
I
was
when
not
I
on
tell you
And then when I was gonna launch my Skunk Girl this week, I figured, great, I get to go on Pope Fire show on Saturday night and promote it. And guess what she does? She cancels her show.
no, it
Thanks,
was
Pope
canceled
Fire.
before. Like
What?
I had let everybody know before on the show that we weren't having it.
Ah,
You just weren't watching, so you didn't know until.
she did that on purpose. She did that on purpose. She did not want to
It's not.
promote.
It
She
was.
did not
I
want
had
to promote.
a family thing come up, and I kind of knew ahead of time.
Oh Lord. Santa Raven is liking the chest on that, Trusty.
Yeah, why did you make the bust so big?
That's not
It's
big.
No
Starfire.
reason.
It's not Raven. It's Starfire.
Fair enough.
Oh.
'Cause he's a real American male. That's why he loves the bobs.
No,
No-
no, we are not going into the real American song. I got enough of that yesterday.
You know, there's nothing wrong with what Trusty's drawing. I love it.
No, I love it. It's
Although,
perfect.
thank you, Larry, for actually playing it on your red program. That was awesome because I had it stuck in my head because everybody was throwing around the Hulkster memes.
Do you remember whose song that was first for wrestling? That was not Hulk Hogan's theme song. That was for another
Oh.
wrestler.
All right, I have got to head out. I'm so
Who's that?
sorry,
Oh,
guys. Yeah.
there she goes again, being a YouTube star. Yep, gone. But seriously, do you guys remember who that song was meant for? Real American?
Mm-mm.
It was for a tag
Oh
team.
my god.
And they used to come out to that theme song for a while before it was given to Hulk Hogan. It was the Wyndham Rotundo. Way back in the day. I forget what they were called, that tag team. You know, like back in the 86 or 85, something like that. Okay, I'm a freaking wrestling geek. Sorry about it. I'll come back to comics. Nerd. Wrestling nerd. Dude, I
Wrestling nerd.
and I got to
That's
see.
even.
Was that?
I was gonna say that's even worse than a comic nerd.
Dude, you don't want to mess with wrestling nerds. Take you out in the parking lot.
Yeah, seriously. I was gonna say comic nerd's not gonna like tombstone pile drive, you know.
Yeah. So when you gotta.
I was in wrestling too, so
You gotta.
late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. I mean, I had the body to become a wrestler, but I never did. Thank God. damn, I'd be dead by now. They take a
Oh,
beating.
it's brutal, man.
It's brutal. I mean, geez, they die young, really young.
Yeah.
So you wrestled with the idea?
Yes, I did. And
For
one of
those
my
of you
friends,
playing along at home, the Rick Piper Punisher drinking game, that's 2. You should be on your second drink now.
and that is why I just go with the punches. I don't try to go against it. Just roll with it, and maybe he'll, which will never happen.
Two terrible bugs. Ah.
Ah, ah. I'm sorry, Larry, you had to come into this mess.
Hey, that's just on this channel. I was doing them on Misfit Corner Comics before this.
Oh yeah, you were horrible on Misfit Corner Comics. I don't know why they keep on bringing you back, Rick.
Because he's that
Because I'm a
entertaining.
lovable guy.
That's right.
Oh Lord.
He's a nice guy.
Hey, Rick's got fans. Rick brings his fans.
It's true.
Rick
he does.
brings interesting. You just, I mean, seriously, you do bring something to the live stream. That's for sure.
Because I'm not unique.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm just going to let that white dry over the red. You still got pink pants.
So what made you want to draw a Skunk Girl today, Rick? Really? I mean, I'm curious.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
but
your launch. You know, I was planning this for a couple weeks with
Cool,
your
'cause I
launch.
mean-
Drawing her today.
And why did you give her claws?
I don't know. Just long nails.
Because we found
well-
out she's another daughter of Wolverine.
Seriously.
Well, no. Well,
Right.
the pose I took this from was a Catwoman and Batman. So
Okay. Yeah, because it's like, I don't think I've seen anyone ever draw her with claws. I don't even think I've drawn her with claws. That's interesting. That's an interesting take. I mean, she definitely doesn't have claws, you know, in the book. You know,
yeah.
when I think of skunks, I don't think of them clawing into anything. That's why.
Well, they dig, so they would have to have.
Yeah, but they're not like.
He's right. No, Rick's right.
Yeah, but they're.
I'm gonna have to agree with him.
But they're not. When you think of a skunk, you only think about their stink and stuff like that. I mean, that's the last thing on my mind is them burrowing. You know,
that's their primary defense. But I'm sure if they had to, because they takes a few hours or whatever. They spray once and they can't spray again for a day or so or something like that.
I was gonna say, what if the stink is just all a ploy to make you forget about the claws? What if there's a skunkspiracy?
Skunkspiracy?
So I'm sure they could defend themselves with their paws if they had to.
I do notice that Rick did draw a very voluptuous booty on that skunk girl.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of booty there.
Yeah. But I will be once this dries here, I will be making the pants more white.
Dude, you should have just left it. Seriously.
Yeah.
Nobody would have known. Nobody would have cared.
Yeah. Well, nobody cares, but I care. I want to make the character accurate.
Nobody would have worried about it. It's like, oh, there's white boots and red. That's pretty cool, you know.
I don't want them to seem like the Canadian Shield, though.
Why not? You know, why not? Why not put a cross universes? You know, cross comics versus Good Dog Press. And
I did think of doing it.
Pablo Romero agrees with me. We like the booty.
But I thought of doing that last night on the John and Quarter fan edition too. Putting a cross comics character in there. I even thought of just putting the Canadian Shield in the background there.
Neo Star Production says, isn't Skunk Girl's booty naturally voluptuous already? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Scott Shimmer says, I actually like how you gave him pink pants. That's to you, Rick.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That's why I said about the pink pants. They will be white eventually.
Oh, Lord.
Before I scan this in and send it to you that way.
Cool.
Now, whether you're bidding on this possibly on Sunday, who knows? It may be up, it may not.
No comment. It's not cool, Rick. You don't just make art thinking I'm going to buy every single piece of artwork.
Well, maybe somebody else will buy it.
Well, I hope so. That would be awesome. I love when other people buy your work. Great.
No, because I know Tosspot's got one of my Skunk Girls.
Yeah, that was awesome. It was a good piece that he got. You know?
Yeah.
You know? Oh, Lord. What should I do?
I got
Neo Star says Skunk Girl versus the Pink Pantster.
Oh, God.
Rick, I think we found your soulmate.
Uh-oh. Yep, I think so. I think so, Ricky. Oh, man, I didn't. Oh, man, I got to go take a picture of that. I can work on the Niobe Little Girl Lethal Skunk Girl, which I should have done on the Cheesecake Challenge. Let me go take a picture of that.
That's what I'm working on right now. I've spent 2 hours doing the Cheesecake Challenge last night, and then I spent another 2 hour, or the Cheesecake Challenge the night before last night. Then I spent another 2 hours last night during Drawn a Quarter Fan Edition. And I'm working on a show right now. I'm actually, because it's a digital painting I'm doing here.
Mm-hmm. And if you guys can, just hit the share button. Just share it out. Get some more people in here. Make it a little ruckus. You guys can share it out saying, yeah, Rick's giving Manny hell again.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag crucify Manny.
Oh, no, don't say that.
Yeah, they might actually do that.
Don't say that. Oh, Lord, that's not bad. I mean, that's too bad. That's horrible. We don't want to do that.
We don't want to do that. We like Manny.
Yeah.
Why would you guys say such a thing? God, you guys are pretty twisted. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, Tank. What's wrong with you? All right.
It wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not you. With some other person.
So where is the unbreathable Skunk Girl at? Anyways, has she gained any traction today?
I doubt it, because it's the holiday, Rick. People are not into that right now, and it is what it is. I knew it was gonna be good the first couple of days. I knew that was gonna happen, and you were gonna have a little lull because of the holiday. So it was like, okay, it's gonna happen. I mean, some of the other people, I'm not gonna name names, were saying that they were not even gonna launch this whole week and next week. They were gonna wait till after the holidays. So it was a calculated risk. It's a calculated risk.
Just means you're out there by yourself earning money while they're not.
Well, true, but I just need to get on other shows also, not just my own show. You know,
true.
That's the thing. You know, I can't just be on my show and your show, and got to get out there, and I will. There's places where she'll be at, and hopefully that can gain new traction. I haven't even gone to work and talked to the people at my work that said that they wanted to back the book. So that's another thing. I haven't done that. So there's all kinds of stuff that I need to do.
What color are her eyes, Manny? What color are her eyes?
Where have you been for the last 10 months?
Not paying attention.
Where
Pay
He's
attention to
honest.
something.
Not looking at her eyes, that's for sure.
Yeah, you got caught, Rick.
Rick likes the bobs.
Oh, Rick, you did not know what color for eyes is.
She has eyes?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
I know all the skunk. I know all the skunk names. I know about the. She's got the skunk mobile. I know at least one of the bad guys that she or good guys technically that she
Well,
faces.
yeah, technically it's a good guy, but yeah. Her eyes are green.
Okay.
Color of money.
Well, the color of the real skunk girl's eyes.
There. That makes her look a little better.
Hmm?
I just colored her eyes in green.
Cool. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, that's cool to say color of money. Why not? Oh. Mar Maranya Volkona, hopefully I didn't kill that, said Lightning Lord's costume was awesome, even if it was red and green. Yeah, the thing with the old time heroes from the 40s, 50s, 60s, a lot of them had red and green. Yeah, it was easy to print and make it look bold, colorful. That's
Also, it was also an identifiable marker too. That way, from afar, you knew who it was, especially if it was a particular comic book. You know, like if you're reading, you know, Legion of Superheroes or whatever, you'd know that that would be Lightning Lord's. You know, if they made him small and you couldn't see his face or whatever.
what.
Mm-mm.
We're having a lull in conversation here.
What happened? What happened?
Oh,
What the-
my pen might be drying out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I got replacement.
You know what that means.
Hmm.
That means that you should not be drawing Pope Fire.
Oh, it's a sign, you mean?
Yeah, it's a sign. It's a sign. You don't need to be doing no Pope Fire on this Skunk Girl stream. That's for sure. I thought you would get the hint when I said in the DMs that I wish I saw what Trusty Sidekick would come up with.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I failed again. I shall hang my head in shame.
Dun,
Trusty.
dun, 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 dun.
Trusty, why did you do that?
Things just got dark on Good Dog Press.
She's only using you, Trusty. She has a problem.
Yeah, well, he doesn't mind the money.
Well, I was going to say, the problem is she keeps giving out money she can afford to artists that she wants to draw stuff, and it's just, this is madness.
I was gonna say, like I said before, you know, thanks to Pope Fire, I was able to back Skunk Girl at the tier that I wanted to.
Awesome. Okay, she's not
Really
bad.
not
All
It
bad.
comes
all
around.
bad.
It comes
She's
around.
not all bad. Okay, we'll give her that. Niobe's not that busty, right, Larry?
No, not really. It's not like
Okay,
Josh Spencer would have you think otherwise, but you know.
okay. But she's more busty than Little Girl Lethal, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So when I look at Niobe, I think of her hair, big hair,
Big hair, man. Big hair.
big
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah, those pigtails.
Mm-hmm. This is what I was supposed to draw the other night, but I bit off too much, more than I could chew. Like, what was I thinking?
You were thinking if you drew it back, you know, where you're looking instead of going in for the close shot.
Yeah. You know,
Let's just draw them all.
who said draw 'em all busty?
Pablo said just do them all busty, Manny.
No, you want to be truthful to the comic. I mean, the character. You don't want to be. Yeah, this is not a Pablo Romero.
He wouldn't want to get busted doing that.
Oh Lord.
Drink.
Wop wop.
Drink again, guys.
Well, as it stands right now, we got 20 backers. That's $636 Canadian, which is about, maybe $12 American and about 8 ringgits.
Ooh, really starting to collect on them ringgits.
I know. I got a jar full right now. I'm gonna be rich when I go visit Muir.
You're gonna have to take them out for food.
Yeah. No, we're gonna go out and have some Burger King or something. We're gonna live it up.
Ooh, Burger King.
Awesome.
So yeah, we're 31% funded. You see, I picked a long time to go live because Manny's live.
No, you know what?
Man.
When I think about it, there's never a good time to go live. It doesn't matter. There's always going to be somebody out there that's going to be doing something. Hey, cool. You get to see my face.
Your beard.
No,
Yeah,
your
my
beard.
Luckily, I had my shirt on today.
It's like that show there with Tim Allen. What was it called? Home Improvement, right? And he would always talk to the guy at the fence, and you would only kind of see the top half of his head.
Yeah.
Well, Manny.
Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson. Well, Manny's the opposite of Wilson. We only see the bottom half of his face.
Well, anyways, I got myself white box. I think I need to put myself white box here. I'm gonna white box myself, and let's go look at your campaign there, Larry, so you can talk about your campaign.
Well, it's a reprint of #1 with a special cover just for Indiegogo. So it's done by Josh Spencer, and like you asked me about cup size. Like I said, Josh Spencer likes to embellish a little bit, if you will. And this is just kind of a trial, Manny, just to see if there's any interest in Niobe on the Indiegogo platform. Raise a few extra funds because we want to put the next one out in full color, right? So I always get people saying, Larry, LP, how do I get Niobe #1? Can I order it from you directly? Do you got a website? Do you got anything like that? And so I figured just, we'll do a special cover. We'll put it out on Indiegogo, and this gives all those people who've been asking me for months now how to get it. No, this is how you get it right here. 30 days. It's not 60. It's only a 30-day campaign, and there will not be an in-demand store. Like once it's done, it's done.
And my computer's being stupid. It's not sharing.
White box me because I'm sharing.
Okay, hopefully it does you because it's being retarded on my side. It did this to me last night too. Crazy. Hopefully it will show. There we go. I'm white boxing you now.
Yeah, and so nothing here is overly expensive. I mean, the prices that is going to be shown to your viewers is all going to be in Canadian dollars. So it's going to look higher than what it actually is. So like, for instance, Niobe #1 digital, $5 Canadian. I think that's actually $4 in the US, right? The Niobe exclusive Indiegogo cover by Mr. Josh Spencer showing as $9 Canadian, but that's going to be like $7 American. Yeah. Hardcore collectors, if they really want the first printing, we have some of those left. We're charging a couple extra dollars for those because they're limited, but they're available. People that like blank sketch variant covers, we have those too. If you want both first and second printing, called Double Trouble, Manny, that can be arranged. We have 9 out of 25 of those claimed already, so that seems to be a popular tier. The Niobe World Tour, that's for international backers. Basically, it's Double Trouble wide. We have all 3 covers, so you get the blank, the second printing, and the first printing. We got the Niobe comic and the Chibi T-shirt as well. And then we have all 3 covers and the T-shirt. Now, assuming we make goal, then we're looking at stretch goals. Once we hit goal, we're going to give everyone the Niobe Chibi button at 2,000. Everyone can get that. I have that's them right there rattling. $3,000, you know, we'll do the Niobe Rockstar print from the original artist David Coates, and at $5,000, should we get that far, then we'll do something special then as well.
Oh, can you go back down? Can you go back down again?
Sure.
I like that cover right there. That's amazing.
That's a print. That was one of the first prints we ever did before issue 1 even came out.
That's cool.
Cool.
That was like a promo print that we were handing out at conventions and stuff like that.
That's a good
So
one.
what's the? I was
That's
going to
right.
ask, what's the shipping like on the packages?
Well, you know, I am in Canada, so we all know what international shipping is like, Rick.
Well,
For
I'm
you,
more mean for us Canadians.
well, I mean, for you, it's a little cheaper because, you know, we don't have to cross any imaginary lines, right?
Yeah.
For the US, you know, I have to tack on a couple extra dollars because that's what Canada Post charges me. Basically, it should be like, you know, for you, Rick, it'd be like, you know, $7 or $8. For Americans, it's going to be like $10, you know, for me to ship out stuff. The bigger the package, obviously, the more cost, because Canada Post does their pricing by size and weight. But yeah, I got some beautiful mailers I got, so everything is going to be, you know, protected by cardboard. Your mailman's not going to be able to bend and cram this and shove it in your box. You know, everything will come as it leaves here. You know, so it's just a very simple campaign. There's not a lot of gimmicks or pizzazz here. It's straight up Niobe #1. And then we're hard at work on, you know, a brand new Niobe right now. I have 6 pages done in the can by a great Brazilian artist named Samir. You know, epic, you know, variant cover that most of you seen already by Paul Green and Ula Moss. And we have another variant cover coming by Steph Wilson, who has this like tremendous Dan Mendoza-like style. So it's going to bring a lot of spunk and flair to the next campaign. And of course, hopefully we'll have RB White back doing his usual sexy style. And I'm sure Samir will have a cover as well.
Cool.
But before we get there, this is the first stop, you know. So yeah, so it's you know, we raised so far $636 Canadian, 31% funded. I have a fixed goal. It's not even like you know, a flexible goal. This is a fixed goal. It's all or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
$2,000 Canadian.
Cool. And you're 31% there. You got 28 days left.
28 days left. 28 days later, Manny.
That is awesome.
I'm hoping I can back it. I'm thinking I
Come
want
on,
to
Rick. Back it. Back it,
See,
Rick.
here's the big thing that really stunts me about Indiegogo that I've learned, though. See, in Kickstarter, right, where I'm used to being, if you pledge to something, it doesn't take the money out of your bank account immediately. What it does is it waits until the end of the funding period. So basically, people can pledge whenever, and they don't have to worry about being paid. But with Indiegogo, like I'm looking at Neil Star Productions' comment here, it's like, I'll back Niobe and Skunk Girl soon. I'm just waiting to get paid, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so that's weird because it takes your money out right away.
Right.
Yeah.
I actually like that better because I backed a book on Kickstarter a while back, and I didn't realize that, and I didn't have the money in the bank when the thing ended. I was a couple of bucks short, so I ended up having to contact the person and ask whether, you know, like, hey, can I get it for the, you know, this tier? And they were nice enough to do it. You know, they knew I had backed it.
Yeah, some people don't realize that. So what ends up happening in Kickstarter is it results in what's called a drop pledge, right? So like, you know, the campaign funding day comes around. It's the end of the campaign. Kickstarter says, okay, we're now going to collect all the money. And, you know, some of these backers, you know, A, either forgot to have the money in their account at that time, or B, just thought they were going to get charged right away and didn't think anything of it, right? And so, unfortunately, you know, you that results in a significant number of drop backers. Where the kind of disadvantage with Indiegogo is you know, because they know they're going to get charged right away, people sort of nickel and dime a little bit more. You know what I mean? They go, oh, you know, I only got $40 in my bank account, and this is going to be $25. I don't think I can swing it this week. Where in Kickstarter, they just hit the, you know, the pledge button.
Okay, that's weird.
Well,
It's
because
not
they're
saying.
gonna get the money later,
No,
right?
no. I'm not talking about that. I went to check out for the shipping for the $59 package, and it's not showing any shipping cost.
It better, because we're in trouble if it doesn't.
All right. So
You might want to check that out.
you can already
because-
go up from here, Larry. It's a great project, and we know you're gonna hit your goal. You got 28 more days. Keep at it. We're gonna be pushing it as much as we can. We're gonna hang together, and we're gonna make this Niobe. I mean, she's already been funded on Kickstarter. She's over here the first time on Indiegogo. This is awesome. It's gotta hit the circuits and wait till after the holiday is over. That's the thing. The holiday is killing it. But you'll get there. There's no way you can't get there. She's a great looking character. Sexy.
Well, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
Colorful. Love the colors. I love the Josh Spencer cover.
Either is shipping costs, buddy.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Okay, because I don't know
Beautiful.
why it wasn't. Maybe it didn't
Indiegogo
have me logged in.
I mean,
It's 14 Canadian, Rick, because that's going to come in a box.
Yeah.
Rick, just get it. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna get it, but I have a
Lord.
pay-as-you-go credit card, so I need to know how much I need to put on it.
I'm
For it to
not
take
gonna
off.
say where I went, but Larry knows where I went. Larry knows what.
Well, actually, I don't know where you went because I haven't even checked like who's back to work yet, right? Like,
I was the second person to jump in on this. I wish I was the first. Unfortunately, I was on somebody else's program at the time when you launched. It would have been great to be the first.
I forget who was first. Someone announced that they were first. But it was on all my live streams. Like, yeah, I'm first, and I'm like, okay, you get something extra,
Damn it!
If I know who you are, right, I'm probably gonna throw in something extra for you. Like if I recognize your name, but some names I'm not gonna recognize because some names I only know them by their YouTube name, and I don't know who they are. But if I know who you are, if I can pinpoint it, if I can figure it out, yeah, there'll probably be an extra treat in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So right now I got it on the Unbreathable Skunk Girl. We're at 300% of our flexible goal. Our goal was $1,000. We're at $3,000 right now, and like I said, it is holiday. I knew this was going to happen, so we're good with it. We'll try to get on some other shows and try to promote it more. I guarantee you I'll be on some shows that I didn't even know that they wanted me on there, but they've asked me to be on, and I'll be on it. Just promoting it. And it doesn't matter how big the show is, how small the show is. I'll be there. So if you guys have a show out there that you want me to come on over and have fun with you, I'll be there. We're doing great. The Tank Ferret art, showing this cover all around, and people are digging on Tank's art. They love it. Like I said, they're looking forward to the merchandise on Skunk Girl. It's not just a comic book. That's the whole thing. You need the good IP because comic books, it can only get you so far. Comic books are expensive to produce, and you don't make a good profit margin. When merchandise.
I was thinking Spaceballs as soon as you said merchandise.
As Yogurt said, merchandise.
KG got a question I want to answer quickly. He says, is the blank cover one that the person who backs at that tier can draw on themselves? Absolutely. It's going to be just like something you would get from Marvel or DC that you can take to cons and have an artist draw on it. Or if you're an artist yourself, yeah, you can whip something up on that. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is.
So you guys notice, Skunk Girl, she is super colorful. Back in the days when it was fun to look at comic books, not like the dull, jury comic books of today. And the reason why they do it, the reason why they go into this gray tones, is they want to do away with floppies. That's all it is. Because gray tones look better on a screen, on your iPhone, on your iPad. That's why they're going to gray tones. It has nothing to do with making good comics. It has all to do with they want to go digital. They want to get rid of floppies. So all color theory and everything is thrown out the door. So the old comic books were colorful to agitate you, to get you into it, and that's why the comic books just don't do it anymore. That's why they're losing their audience.
Why, Manny?
Yes.
It almost sounds like you're saying you didn't make this for yourself, but for other people to enjoy.
Exactly. My Lord, is that a new concept?
There has to
At
be
least
a
I
better
forgot.
way.
I mean, you look at my Skunk Girl right here, Skunk Girl and Officer DeWolf. Believe it or not, that's only 3 colors on that flesh tone. There's a local color, there's a shade, and there's a highlight. That's it. It's not muddled with 1,000 colors. You know, it's just that's how easy that was. I mean, to do that color. You know, just keep it simple. Really keep the darn thing simple. Even his shirt, same thing. Oh, actually, the shirt was even only 2 colors on the officer's shirt. You got the local color, and you got just a little bit of shadow. Done. That's how comic books used to be. And I mean, you look at the Marvel milestones, the ones that they come out with, the dollar ones. They're great. I love reading those comics. Get to see all the colorfulness, and people actually knew how to draw and make it fun looking. You didn't have to, you know, draw every single button to tell a story. I mean, you have to draw to a point. You know, you have to make details, but you don't have to go overboard with the details. You know. So we did hit 2 of our stretch goals, which is great. Thank you guys so much. We are now on the way to the next stretch goal, which will be Josh Chris art. We'll have his fan art trading card. We'll get there hopefully, you know, soon. You know, we'll get there. I guess we want to get there soon, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll get there. And then we do have our $10,000 stretch goal. And I hear a dog behind me, which I'm afraid that she might be eating my snacks. I hear some rumbling behind me, like, oh no, there's a dog. We do have this $1,000 stretch goal. So what this is for the USO. Nobody has to contribute to this. If we hit that stretch goal, I will personally fund this. So there's no for the troops in my tiers. If this is something that Good Dog Press will do for the USO to give back to the community. We'll pretty much go with a alternative. Hopefully we can do their friendship program or something. You know, you can print with them and it's very affordable. So that's something that we're going to look into. And there goes my
printing partnership program.
Yeah, printing partnership program, which is awesome. And we do have the 12 pieces of artwork here. 3 of them is taken already. So, and those are the good ones. But they're all good. You get to see this is not like some other Indiegogos where you see that tier. You get a piece of artwork. You have no clue what you're getting. My tier, you know exactly what you're getting. You can go and pick from any of these 9 that are left. The butt shots are gone, people. Sorry. Should have been. Well, there's still 1 butt shot left. If you want a butt shot of Skunk Girl, and that's a good one because you got Stink, Stank, and Stunk. You got the Booster Boys, and you have a butt shot from Skunk Girl and a face shot. You know, got half of her face. You got her full body. Great page. You know that's. I mean, when you look at my tiers, it's super affordable. I mean, that kind of piece of artwork. If you go to conventions, they ain't cheap. You know, it's not a nothing page. It's something's happening on there, and there's important people on these pages. Every single one of these pages have important people. You either have Skunk Girl, you got Stuntman, or you got Stuntman, Skunk Girl, and Booster Boys, all on the same page. And I do have 1 page up there that's just the SJWs. Pretty much the second page ever of the SJWs. You could own that, you know. So that's why I put that up there. And you have the sculptures. I'll go through my tiers later on. I'm gonna go back to you guys. I need to go get something to drink because my voice is going. I will white box you, Trusty. Take it away. I will be back.
Well, somebody could take over with the chat.
Speaking of also, own campaign going on right now too. Chongo the Veil. It's absolutely awesome. You should definitely go check it out. If one of our mods can toss a link into the chat, that would be keen.
I think he was saying
my way over there right now.
Veil.
Yes, in my own robot language that I made up yesterday.
But yes, Scott Schmerer in the chat was saying they just had a 7.1 earthquake near him.
That's in Cali.
It's been upgraded to 7.1 now. Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
It was a 6.4 first report I heard. That's a major shaker.
Yeah, he's talking about one that just happened.
Oh wow.
Yeah, not the one that was reported earlier in the week.
Oh okay.
Ugh.
Holy cow!
world
Where
is
was that?
Cali. He's in Cali.
Oh wow.
Wowie. That's not something
Yeah.
to make fun of, though.
No. This is
Ugh.
something I have to go check up on because I have family in that area.
Choop, 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 choop. Neo Star says he doesn't want to make a successful comic book. He wants to make an animation
Ooh.
crossover. All the awesome new indie comic characters. That'll be awesome. Great goal. Love to see that.
I'm down for that, and I'm hunting down animators for my long-term goals.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind animators for my long-term goals too.
Well, I've
Maranya,
got a good list.
Maranya was saying you had George Perez and John Byrne and Bob Layton doing amazing detail in the old days with 4-color process. They were draftsmen. They were amazing, those artists. Loved it. Neo Star Production says already want more of Niobe and Skunk Girl. Somebody needs to make a big crossover story game and all these characters. Neo Star, there's big things coming on the horizon.
You know, that request, that crossover request has been consistently made.
Dude,
Almost
People love crossovers.
by somebody, suggested a crossover. So I'm sure if the gods, if the star, the moon, and the sun all align at the same time, that something can happen down the road. I mean, the big crossover I think people talk about is, Niobe, Skunk Girl, and of course, Little Girl Lethal from Slick
Yep.
Jimmy. The Trinity of bad girls, I like to call them.
Oh yeah. And you know what? I think everybody would love that. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they do have traction out there. That's all I'm going to say about that.
KG says number 33 backer for Niobe. Really?
Woo-hoo!
I mean, I only have 20 backers. How's that work?
Holy cow. Yeah, so update for Ridgecrest, California. 6.9 earthquake reported officially at 8:19 local time p.m. So this is in the Inland Empire. So everybody be safe and mind your earthquake safety protocols.
Dude, that's not very long ago.
No, that just happened. Like Scott said, he was waiting for the sirens. He's not joking. Yeah, it's 11 miles out from Ridgecrest, California. That's the nearest area. That's South Death Valley National Park, being between Bakersfield and Las Vegas. That's like the Inland Empire type area. That's way north of the Inland Empire. My bad. But yeah, no, it's Kern County, I think. Let me double check, guys.
So you don't want to give too much details. You don't want to dox Scott in any way by talking.
No, I'm not doxing Scott. He said
Yeah,
it happened to near him, and trust me, a big earthquake, you can feel that for a large area. I'm just reporting the news here because I don't know where Scott lives. What I'm saying,
300 miles from it, and it was really bad.
Okay, yeah. I don't know where Scott lives. I'm just reporting on the news right here. This is the official coming out USGS, United States Geological Survey, magnitude 6.9. Just to say it again for everybody, magnitude 6.9, 11 miles out from Ridgecrest, California at 8:19 p.m. local. All right, that's all. That was just quick news break.
I just thought he was a little closer to maybe the epicenter or whatever. So just with you saying where the epicenter was and all that, I thought you might have accidentally been doing it,
Nope. No doxing anybody. But thank you,
Bye,
Scott,
Matt.
for getting that out there. That way, because we know we've got a lot of viewers. I'm sure somebody knows somebody in that area, and we wish them well. We wish them to be safe. We probably have viewers in the area that are like, "What the heck just happened?" And this is their first source of news. So that's just a response. What's really funny is that the FCC used to have that as a responsibility for your life. That if there was like a breaking emergency, that you had to report on that. That used to be the law before the contract with America.
So, Tank, does that mean that now you, too, are a trusted member of the media?
I don't know about trusted.
Fake news.
So this is a weird question. So, KG says he's number 33, right? So I go into the dashboard here and I'm looking at all the backers and it says contribution 1, 2, 3, and then it skips to 7. So what happened to 4, 5, and 6?
Dude, sometimes the first day that I was trying to look at my stuff, I couldn't find contributors 1 through 5. Like,
so is there a reason for that? Like what does that mean?
No, it's I don't know. It's some weird glitch. It might correct itself. It corrected itself on my thing the next day. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So what I'm wondering though is that like people that maybe have contributed and then backed out, and so it doesn't show them. Or...
It would show you if somebody refunded. Yeah, if there was a back out, they would actually show you.
So does that mean I actually have 33 backers, but it's only showing me 20?
I don't know. That's interesting.
Possibly.
I mean, it's weird.
Well, your main page, I think, would say the number of backers.
Well, it's weird because it says showing 20 of 20 contributions. Payment for these have been processed successfully. But it says, like the last contribution, I won't read who it is, but it says contribution number 31.
Wow. That's weird.
Oh, so maybe not all payments have been processed, or people have probably filled out their order or stuff. Who knows?
Weird.
That's a good question, though. Maybe that's something that we should ask Indiegogo support about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely send them a message here because that's kind of weird. Because like it might be doing better than I know, and I have no clue.
He's fully funded.
Right?
That would be cool.
That would be awesome.
Yes, Manny was back 20 minutes before he thought he was.
What?
I'm joking. I'm joking, the process and all that.
Rick does not joke. Rick just punishes us.
He is the Punisher.
Muhahaha.
His pants went from pink to orange.
What?
That's I'm putting more white on to get them white and letting it dry.
My lord.
They look orange now to me, anyways.
Rick, fix it.
I still like Skunk over Panther.
Write that down before I forget.
What did you say, Tank? Something about cancer?
Not cancer, Panther.
Oh, Panther.
It's Skunk Girl versus the Pink Panther. I really like that one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Lordy, Lord. I'm actually going to take something from Trusty and do a really nice tight job and not rush this.
What?
Oh no! I'm learning from
What?
Trusty.
Man, that crazy talk.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm actually going to try to make this really nice before I even try to ink it.
Oh,
I will.
disgusting.
I know, right? But I'm going to ink it. I'm going to ink it traditionally, though. I'll do all the prep work in digital, then I'll ink it. I'll ink it traditional.
I just finished Skunk Girl for the Ginyu gift, GIF, not a gift, but GIF as in .gif, also pronounced as GIF. That's just to annoy people.
Choosy mothers choose GIF.
That's right. And
Just as long as you don't GIF somebody.
and choosy trolls choose GIF.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so I'm working on the Ginyu GIF. That's what I'm going to call it, the Ginyu GIF. Just finished Skunk Girl. Still got a 4 other ladies on this to finish. All you Dragon Ball Z fans are really gonna like this one. You're gonna get a good tickle.
So,
Manny, who is like anti-weeb, has no idea what I'm talking about.
so does anybody else have really obnoxious neighbors that are still putting fireworks on?
She's back.
Oh no, she's back.
No, I have really cool neighbors who are still putting on fireworks.
Might have been doing it because I live in a southern place and they're very patriotic. So they like to be patriotic at 7 in the morning.
Well, that's just uncalled for.
It's just mean.
That's rude. How rude.
How rude.
Very, very rude.
It'd probably help if I put my banking information in. Right?
Ooh, yeah. Well, you can't put that in until you like make a certain amount or something like that.
Yeah, but it's
Anyways.
asking for it now.
Well, he's past the point.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Good.
I
See,
just did that.
that's a milestone.
Dude, I just did that this morning.
No, it's awesome. See, that's a crowdfunding milestone. A lot of people don't look at it that way, but you should look at it that way. You should look at it like, hey, so I launched my campaign. What's my first goal before I hit my stretch goal? Well, they want and that means it's just like
$100. You gotta make $100 before
Yeah.
hey.
it will ask you. Right? So
It's not
I'm
a gold
wondering,
star, but a
since
smiley face happy sticker.
Huh?
well, I'm just wondering because I don't have the banking information there, if that's causing people problems with payments, right?
No, it doesn't. No.
Okay.
You're fine. You're fine. Because, like I said, I mean, I just did mine this morning, and everything's good. Everything's
Yeah.
good. It'll show you how much you're gonna get, how much is gonna be paid out, all this blah blah blah.
Yeah.
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 You're good. You're golden.
Later on, I'll show you after we're off air. When I go and I just so you can check out for the whatchamacallit, the shipping for the. It's not showing me shipping, and I'm logged in.
Back Niobe. Don't worry about the shipping.
I need to have the right money to back it when I go to do it. I want to back Niobe hopefully this coming week.
Yeah, we'll look at that there, Rick, like you said, off air sort of thing to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I just double checked my campaign, and there is shipping costs for both the U.S. and Canada in there for that particular tier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. This will be very funny.
Is she talking to herself?
Yes, I am.
How's Booster?
I don't know. I actually came in here, so I don't know.
Is he driving you nuts?
Yes, every day.
Is he doing his job?
How's he taking?
You are roboting very hard, and I don't know if it's you or if it's me.
No,
It's Tank.
It's Tank. It's Tank. It's always Tank.
It's always me.
Yeah.
Even if you're roboting, it's me.
Yeah.
He's always tanking.
Drink.
And Rick is horrible, as you know.
How many
Trust me.
drinks?
Trusty, remember not to hurt yourself, though, because you did just hurt your arm a few days ago from being old.
Yeah. That's right.
That is so horrible of you.
Well,
So,
he's only
Hellfire.
Trusty's in the honorary old people pretending to be young people club. We decided he's a young person at heart.
That's me. I think I'm younger than what I am.
Folks, I have to go. I'm being called by family who lives in the area of the earthquake, so
Oh, yeah,
I will
go.
try and get back to you guys. You all have yourselves a wonderful night. And one quick question before I go, because I really just so Popefire, how's Booster taking the news that he potentially might have some competition in the BWK Alpha?
Whoa.
Oh, Snapple! Bye bye.
I think he went in the corner and cried for a bit.
Well, you see, now I have to go download this character that Tank made and throw him into the mix.
You have to, yes.
It's actually a
And-
nice character you did.
And you have to have Popefire in the background laughing.
Can Popefire be the ring girl walks around? Oh no, they don't do that in there. That's boxing. Ah well.
I can be it in
here's the thing.
spirit.
Popefire can be a manager, so she can come out and like, escort Booster or whoever to the ring.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, what if there's 2 Popefires? I can do that.
Oh, now, what do you mean? Like you want to be cloned or something, or?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Well, I mean, I can make a second character that looks just like you, modify the name slightly, like Popefire 2, and then they're like, boom, there'd be like 2 of you.
Yes, that's exactly what I want. I want more Popefires in this world, please. Nobody else does, but I do. The more, the merrier. All right, I gotta work on this video, Manny. I'll talk to you guys later. And really good job, Trusty.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord. See ya, Pokey. And she's gone.
Got like the YouTube stars.
Yep, that damn YouTube stars. That's all they do. Come in here, promote their crap, and leave.
Tech Corner, can anyone plug my website? Yep, asking for a shameless plug. AG's got that done. Neostar Productions. Did Trusty suddenly turn into Master Roshi? Tech Corner also says cloner. Mwahahaha. Yeah, we'll clone Popefire.
Why would you want to do that? That's so horrible for the world.
Well, then you have like one Popefire who's like the YouTube star, and then you can have like another Popefire that's just on the panel.
Yeah, but she'd be, that would be more Popefires to meme us. Dude.
Star Productions. How do I get a character made? Well, I need to kind of know what you look like. If you want me to make you, but if you just want me to make a comic book character you made, then I need a reference. ERT says clone her at your own risk. Yeah.
Exactly. Don't want to do that. It's
Careful what you ask for. No, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Dude, that's danger. That's super dangerous.
I think it's dangerous having more than any one person in the world. I know it would be dangerous having 2 of me.
Niobe doesn't have irises, right?
People have drawn her differently. I usually do the whole old school Batman thing. So when she's wearing the face paint, all you would see is the white, like the superhero white.
That's what I figured. Okay, cool. I'm going to keep it that way. I'm giving little girl Lethal really big eyes. Just making her look super cute.
Well, apparently I got my banking information in now.
I'm surprised you do it online. I made sure I waited till I was offline to do it.
But he's not sharing a screen or anything like that.
I
So
know.
he's safe.
But you got to concentrate when you're doing it, Rick. You know?
Well, that's why I've been kind of quiet, because I want to make sure that I am doing this right.
Yeah, you don't make a mistake and you're, oh, damn, wrong. So how many times did I count my routing number and stuff? I kept on counting over and over and over again. Okay, I got it right.
Well, it's just so you guys got me worried. You know, when KG said I'm number 33, I'm like, fuck, I'm only, oh, there's the F-bomb. I'm like, I'm only showing 20, you know. Where's the other 13? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can't help but think it's because I'm in a different country.
No, it shouldn't. I don't think so.
Like maybe payments take longer to get processed or something.
Okay. But pretty much that night you were getting processed right off the bat.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool if you're funded already. You don't even know it.
Would you imagine, like, it's like, yeah, okay, it just takes a couple of days for all this to go through. The next thing you know, you wake up, it's like twice the amount. You know what I mean? Like,
That would be cool.
That would be very cool.
That'd be super cool. Larry will be jumping for joy. Can't wait to see Trusty Psychic do a comic book or backup story.
so estimated disbursement week is August the 9th. Reserved funds 0. Estimated bank delivery fees $25.
Trusty, you got real quiet when I said I can't wait to see you do a comic book.
Well, Larry started talking. I didn't want to interrupt him.
No, it's all good, man. Floor is yours.
Well, Macho Dan is supposed to get me a 2-page script. He's already talked to me about that. He's got a short little story he got some funding for. So I'm waiting on that from him.
Cool.
In the meantime, I got a few things I got to get, off my plate.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Rick, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You're real quiet, dude.
I don't got much to say. I just drop my occasional pun.
I mean, for a guy who won the Cheesecake Challenge, you should be and won the damn fan edition. You should be all happy.
Well, I am. Well, first of all, as I've said and you've said, sort of, fan edition thing is not 100%.
Oh, Lord. Tune in
For
Wednesday night. We'll see.
But so hopefully it will be, but we got to see for the fan edition. But the cheesecake, I can say I've officially won. So
well, you tied for first place. Remember, you didn't.
Yeah,
you did get first place, but you got to give credit to Humble Marty.
Yeah,
Humble Marty did a very nice piece of artwork too. Very
yes,
nice.
she did.
So just to let you know, Rick, when I go to click on the T-shirt tier, apparently I can back myself according to this. But yeah, the is there.
I do the 59. I've been doing the $59 one.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay. I don't know. Like you said, I'm logged in and it doesn't. Shipping, it's just got the line there.
So it says contribution summary, and it says triple threat T-shirt tier, and underneath shipping it doesn't say 14.
No, like I said, when we're off air, I'll show you exactly. I don't want to give up my address.
No, don't dox yourself. Don't dox yourself.
Everybody here, I trust in the panel. Not that I don't trust everybody in the that's here in the chat at the moment, but you never know who will be watching.
You don't know who's lurking. You can't do that. You always gotta, You don't want to do that. That's PII. You don't want to give that out. Always protect yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord! It's already been 2 hours.
Yeah,
time flies, brother.
Dude, time flies when you're having fun. 2 hours. We got to look at beautiful stuff today. We got to look at Niobe. We got to look at Skunk Girl. You got to hear me go hoarse. I didn't even go through my tears. My tears, I'll just run down the tears real fast, people. It's the Booster Boys. That's the original comic book. Regular cover, drawn by myself, painted by myself. The Stink is the original cover, plus the wraparound variant. You know what? Let me go white box myself. No sense running it down. Do it correctly. Do it correctly.
Apparently, I gotta send him a photo ID now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. You gotta do photo ID. You gotta make sure that that's you. So it does, which is good, which is good.
Look after Homer off here.
All right. So let's go down the tiers, people, what you guys can get, and it's fun tiers. You got the Booster Boys. So if you want to do the Booster Boys, you get the original cover, which is drawn by myself, painted by myself, digitally painted. If you go with the Stink, you get the regular cover, the variant cover, and the variant cover pinup. It is a perfect bound book, 80 pages. So you're not going to be able to open up this book and see how it looks like. That way I'll give you guys the centerfold. You guys can display the centerfold. You guys can look at the centerfold. That way you can see the front and the back at the same time. All right. You got the Stank, which is the regular cover, and variant cover pinup plus a sketch. So on this, I will do the sketch cover. You get an original piece of artwork by myself. I will draw Skunker on there for you. And depends on how much people take that. Hey, if there's less than 10 people, I'll guarantee you make a full body. But if it's a lot of people, maybe I have to go to a bust or headshot. But right now, it seems like that person is going to get a full body, which is awesome. We got the Skunk. Skunk is the regular cover, variant cover pinup, and the sculpture bust. Sculpture bust is done by myself. I do the molds myself, and I do paint them all by myself. So this is something that's really, it's not like those, 1,000, limited editions. This right now, it's only going to be 25, and that's all I'm going to keep it at, 25 bucks. So once they're sold out, they're sold out. No more will be done. When you do your modes, you can only get out 25 good copies. Anything after 25, they deteriorate. They look horrible. So you can only pull out 25 good copies, and that's all I'm going to make. And then the O. Henry. O. Henry is regular cover, variant cover pinup, sketch cover, which I'll do a Skunk Girl for that, and original page of artwork. So if you come down here, you will actually see the pages of artwork which you can pick from. So far, 3 have been taken, 9 are left, and when you look at those pages, you notice you see what you get. None of this. What kind of page am I going to get? No, this is you exactly get to see what you get. There's really good pages there. Most of the pages have Skunker on it. If there's not Skunker, I made sure there was Stuntman, which is our biggest adversary in this book. And I do have a page of just the social justice, super justice wardens, the SJWs, which you can see Stuntman is only in a towel, which is pretty cool. if you like that. But yeah, I mean, great pages. You got a full-on fight scene with Stuntman and the Booster Boys. You like I said, you got Skunk Girl looking over a balcony at Stuntman at the bottom. Obviously, he was kicked off a building. How it happened, got to read the book. But all these fun stuff is there. So you don't have to guess. That's the reason why I did this. You don't have to guess what am I going to get. Okay, you automatically know what you're going to get. Here's the sculpture bust that I made. Like I said, limited to 25, and that's it. There will be no more after that. And this is the USO variant cover. This will be given to the USO. This will not be given to any person in particular. So this will be given to the servicemen. Nobody has to contribute to this. This is something that I will do on my own. Once we hit a stretch goal, I will personally donate this. I do not want anyone putting money into this thing. I will do this myself. All right.
How many are you going to be giving them?
They will have 500.
Nice.
I'm going to do the partnership with Alterna. I'll try to get in on that, and it will be a 32-page variant cover newsprint edition. So I will do that. All right. And these are the trading cards. We already opened up Tank's card and El Guapo's card. Next card to open up is going to be Josh Chris, and the last card to open is Trusty Sidekick. So if you guys love Trusty, get in on that. Support the book so we can get to Trusty's card. I saved Trusty's card for that last goal. I know everybody likes Trusty's artwork, so I even saved the Pope Ravens card also. So you got to get to those stretch goals so we can open up all these cards. And they're awesome. I mean, awesome piece of artwork. I still got to talk with Trusty. We'll eventually go on Teesprings with Trusty's beautiful piece of artwork. I'd like to see Pope Ravens on a T-shirt also. I can see that being worn by all the fans. I mean, the women fans out there, even the men fans. I could see this out there. They're super cute. They're awesome. I love those artworks. You know, looking just at a marketing standpoint, cute sells. End of story. So that's what we're going to go with. The other artwork is beautiful, but when it comes down to it, people are going to buy shirts. You know, women like to buy T-shirts, and they like to buy those cutesy ones. So that's what we're going to go with. So that is the Unbreathable Skunk Girl. Thank you so much for the people that did buy it and support it. Like I said, if you guys can't support it monetarily, go out there, talk to your family, talk to your friends. You know, maybe one of them would like to have a book like this. I mean, this is a throwback to the way comic books were. This is not really, you know, they are. This is a bad girl, but bad girl comics were fun. They weren't boring. So there's nothing wrong with the bad girl comics. I mean, you look at what's still out there. You still have Lady Death. She was, you know, a product of the 90s. People still love that character. So nobody can give a bad girls, you know, a bad name. They are here to stay. They will always be here. Vampirilla back in the 70s. She's still here after all these years. You know, 50 years, and she's still here. So people love to read those kind of stories. People love it. Harley Quinn, you know, ERT's the same. Another product of the 90s. Still here, still kicking. You know, Black Cat. Black Cat was a little early. Black Cat was in the early 80s. You know, just before I started collecting Spider-Man, Black Cat was like maybe a couple issues before, a few months before that. But yes.
That was the
Catwoman.
last mainstream comic I bought last week. I bought Black Cat #1.
Did you like it? I didn't. I was not happy with it.
I didn't read it. I mean, that's not the reason why I bought it. I mean, I will eventually read it, but I got it because I'm a big J. Scott Campbell fan, and that was a J. Scott Campbell cover for cover price.
The backup story, they had a 2-page backup story that I thought was great.
Well, what's interesting is the guy that wrote it, Jed McKay. He's Canadian. He's like within driving distance from here.
Cool. But yeah, they had a backup story which was like a 2-page little. It was a a silent comic. It was super cute. It was awesome. It was fun. I liked that story more than like the main story. I didn't like the back. There was another backup story also in the Black Cat that I didn't particularly care for either. But hey, that's modern comics. You know, just gotta go. I mean, I guess it was not the Black Cat of the 80s or 90s, that's for sure. It's just different.
Well, the con that I was at when I had my trouble there, you know, Jed was there, the guy who wrote it, and this is before the book came out, and I said, you're not going to water down Black Cat, right? I said, she's going to be a thief and a criminal, and she's going to look sexy, right? And, you know, I said, she's going to have the same outfit, right? And he's like, yeah, no, it's going to be the Black Cat, you remember. I'm like, okay, cool, that sounds good, you know.
Well, you get back to me after you read it.
All right.
All right. Let's
So
go.
KG's in the U.S. So I'm just wondering why, because KG in the chat said that he got an email saying that his contribution failed to Niobe. So I got to figure out why that's happening, because that sounds like 13 people getting confirmation fails. You know what I mean?
So I mean that means I need to go back and see if I'm still. It did when I did it.
No, you're there because I can go through the list and see, right? Like I said, I got 20 contributors that says paid, which means there's 13 contributions that tried to go through that didn't go through for whatever reason. And the only reason I can think of is I'm in a different country, and so there's a issue with processing payments, you know.
All right, so we are gonna go around the room. We're gonna start wrapping this down. We have ERTs out there. We got Crypto Comics out there. We got KG. We got Mariana. I'm not gonna try her last name. I don't want to ruin it. We got Scott Shimmer out there. We got Neil Star Productions. We got Trusty Sidekick, who's up here too, still in chat. Pablo Romero, Marcus Givens. Thank you, Marcus, for putting down the links. And KG, thank you for putting down the links. And thank you guys for coming here to chat. And let's go around the room. Cross Comics, where can we find you and what you up to?
Well, you can find me over on my channel of Cross Comics, as well as on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook under Cross Comics as well. And everybody, check out my auction Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Great artists with affordable artwork.
Awesome. Larry.
Man, Rebel Comics on YouTube, Rebel Gaming on YouTube, depending on what your fix is. Niobe Comic on Twitter. It's Niobe Comic on the Book of Face, and of course the IGG project, the Indiegogo project, currently up and live. As I figure out, what the issue might be with lost contributions. We're working on it, folks.
All right. Tank Ferret, where can they find you?
You mean other than the outside of your awesome comic book that's now available on Indiegogo?
Let me turn you a little bit louder. What was that again?
I said, you mean other than the outside of your awesome comic book that is currently available on Indiegogo?
Awesome.
Well, they can find me on Instagram and Twitter at /TankFerretArt.
Awesome. Trusty Sidekick.
You can find me at Trusty Sidekick 3 on Twitter and Trusty Sidekick Art on Instagram. And of course, as usually here with Manny on Mondays and Fridays, and E. Ortiz on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
All right, awesome. And I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and thank you guys for coming into my computer room tonight and having some fun with Larry and Rick and Tank and Trusty and Pope Fire. We had fun tonight. Please go out there, support Skunk Girl, go support Niobe, and go support Little Girl Lethal. You can still go support her if you want. It's in demand. So we got the triple treat women of the night, we could say. We don't want to say that. Women of comics. We got to come up with a catchy phrase for those three. I mean, they're awesome. They are the Trinity. They are the Trinity of us indie comic guys. So we will see you again Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern here. And, be safe out there. Have fun. And thank you for coming on. Aloha all.
Good night.
Bye-bye.